Welcome back, fun lovers. This is Chucko. Broadcasting deep from the bowels of Radio Mountain. What's that? What? What's that noise in the background? Oh. Need not panic, folks. That's the air conditioner. We're down so deep. We're very near hell. So some of the heat comes through the walls. That's why we've got the air conditioner on in here, to keep the gold from melting and the records from, right down through the floor. The only way we survive is mind over matter. The mind over matter.
It's not Maybe nothing, but who am I to want? Maybe you love me, but who am I to love? Oh, yeah, Gloria is not Marie, is not Jerry, but a story.
The escorts have it, it's Gloria. And now for the Sunshine Seekers down in St. Johns County.
Radio, you're a constant companion. Radio, your traveling friend. In your home, in your pocket or car.
People will look at you and say you're bizarre.
Radio, your constant companion. Radio, your family friend.
¿Qué será? Será. When I was just a little boy, I asked my mother, oh, what will I be? Will I be handsome or will I be rich? This is what she says to me. Whatever will be the future's not out to see. I was just a child in school. I asked my teacher, what should I try? Should I paint pictures? Should I sing songs? It was all wise reply. Will be the future's not out to see. What will my future bring on? Oh, mama, let me be a singer. Hey, 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 When I grew up and fell in love, I asked my sweetheart what lies ahead. Will we have rainbows day after day? Here's what my lover said. Whatever will be the future's not out to see.
Hey, Sarah, Sarah, and the High Keys from 63. Solid gold.
The New York Sound.
Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna tell you about Baloo's getting married. About Baloo's getting married. Yeah, the church bells ringing. All the people are singing. Yeah, he's riding away. Yeah, the more celebrating. But he ain't got the money. Baloo's wedding day. Some people think it's funny. Some people think it. Some people think it.
Oh, that's good. Come
Some
on.
people think bum, 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 bum.
At a baseball game, playing second base with the rocking bass. Husky
Miles and Babalu. Hello, children. This is Chucko.
He's the man with the Midas touch.
And here's Connie Francis. She's getting on the bus for Hollywood.
Whose jalopy is covered with junk, but don't have any money for lunch. It's Hollywood. It's Hollywood. Who's the local star with the big fine car? It's Hollywood. Who wears the shady glasses after dark? Who tries to talk the little girlies into pocket? It's Hollywood. Hollywood. Who's the local yokel with the horn rimmer vocals? It's a Hollywood. Go, go, go. Who else would hold a cigarette like that? Who else would wear a little Frenchie's hat? No one but Hollywood. Hollywood. Who thinks he's been around but ain't never been out of town? It's a Hollywood. I'll give you just one little guess at who old Hollywood's trying to impress. You're right, it's Hollywood. Hollywood. Who's that farmer who thinks he's a charmer? It's a Hollywood. Yeah, it's Hollywood, all right. Here, Hollywood, here's a quota. Go buy yourself some Continental pants, Ascot.
Continental Pants. Boy, that's been some time. That was 63, and that's Hollywood and Connie. Everybody be happy, because it's the weekend. Weekend 1962 style. Everybody's heading over to the mainliner tonight. They got a big stack of strawberry pies in there waiting for you. 30 cents. Children, it's sing-along time now on the Chucko Show. Here we go now with Lollipop. I want to hear all of you.
Lollipop,
Lollipop.
oh, lolly,
I'll turn the echo up real good for you.
lollipop, oh, lolly, lolly, lolly,
Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, my baby lollipop, tell you why. His kiss is sweeter than an apple pie. And when he does the shaky rock and dance, man, I haven't got a chance. I call him lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop.
Boom, boom, boom.
Sweeter than on a stick, huckleberry cherry on top. If you had a choice, be your pick, but lollipop is mine. Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop.
Boom, 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 boom.
Crazy way it thrills me, tell you why. Just like the lightning from the sky. He loves to kiss me till I can't see straight. Gee, my lollipop is great. I call him lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop.
Boom, 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 boom.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop, a lollipop.
More fun, more music.
Do, do, do.
My dear, I had a dream last night. I dreamed that I held you tight. For you are my vision of love. My dear, I want to know where did you go? For all I do is sit here alone. For you are my vision of what did I do wrong? Where and why have you gone? I sit here crying and curse, for you never told me, I dreamed last night of you, and now I'm so blue. For you are my vision of love. Vision of love.
That's the Explorers and one of the greatest records there ever was in the world, Vision of Love. And they're on, I'm going to look, it's on Coral. I haven't given any of the labels tonight. This has really been a crazy deal with me. I just haven't been well. And this afternoon, I came in and set up, and I'm doing a show now in the evening, and it seems to be flowing pretty good. So thanks for all of you hanging in with me. And now we're going to go way back, and I want to let you know about this intro that I have, which has written on it, Mirror, Mirror on the Wall. This is a take that I put together back in 1967 when I worked at WTVN Radio in Columbus, Ohio. They were a very popular station, and I worked the all-night show at that time, and I went pretty crazy. And I did the oldies but goodies on the weekends. Now, when I first went to work there was a gal that showed me the ropes. In other words, here's the log, here's the transmitter log, here's the board, here's where you play the records and all this whatever. And anyway, she was a good teacher. Her name was Catherine Paramount. And about 6 months later, after I was on the job, I says, Kathy, come back in the production room and say, mirror, mirror on the wall, what's the rarest of them all? And I cut up the record not Fortune Teller, but Aladdin by Bobby Curtola, and cut that up, and then added as a sting the song So Rare by Jimmy Dorsey from '56, which was on Fraternity at that time. It was a great, one-of-a-kind lead-in for a super oldie, and here it is now.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, what's the rarest of them all?
Turn the thing down. Turn it down. All right. I'm really into the rare stuff, the old stuff. Here's Harold Van Emberg. This one from 1931. It's on Harmony Records, and it's I'm Going Home. I'm Going Home, take two. I assure you this was one of the biggest records in the world then.
Evening marks the close of day. Skies of blue begin to gray. Crimson hues are fading in the west. Evening ever brings to me dreams of days that used to be. Memories of those I love the best. When shadows fall and trees whisper day is ending, my thoughts are ever wending home. When crickets call, my heart is forever yearning, once more to be returning home. When the hills conceal the setting sun, stars begin a peeping one by one. Night covers all, and though fortune may forsake me, sweet dreams will ever take me home. When shadows fall and trees whisper day is ending, my thoughts are ever wending home. When crickets call, my heart is forever yearning, once more to be returning home. When the hills conceal the setting sun, stars begin a peeping one by one. Night covers all, and though fortune may forsake me, sweet dreams will ever take me home.
That's a song that a lot of people did, not only vocalists, but jazz bands home. Harold Van Amberg, and he not only sang it on this one, but he wrote the song too. This particular one is on a red harmony copy from 1931. I hope you enjoy some of these old ones. I've got them, and I like sharing other songs that we might have heard too, had we come around a little bit earlier. But for now, we're sticking in 61. Here's Gene McDaniels. His number one record for this week. Here's 100 Pounds of Clay. You're gonna love this one. Get a shovel.
He took 100 pounds of clay, and then he said, hey, listen, I'm gonna fix this world today, because I know what's missing. Then he rolled his big sleeves up, and a brand new world began. He created a woman and lots of loving for a man. Whoa, yes he did. With just 100 pounds of clay, he made my life worth living, and I will thank him every day for every kiss you're giving, and I'll thank him every night for the arms that are holding me tight. And he did it all with just 100 pounds of clay. Yes he did, oh yes he did. Now can't you just see him walking around and round, picking the clay up off the ground, doing just what he should do to make a living dream like you. He rolled his big sleeves up, and a brand new world began. He created a woman and lots of loving for a man. Whoa, yes he did, with just 100 pounds of clay. People, let me tell you what he did with just 100 pounds of clay.
All right, 100 Pounds of Clay and Gene McDaniels. I was getting scattered here. I listened to deviation in the quality of the broadcast, and I was looking up at the compressor, and our studio, as you know, or perhaps you don't know, it's like 50 years old, and some of the equipment in here is a bit old. Now, I had this compressor. We have an Orban compressor limiter. It's a mono, of course, because we're playing all 45s. They're all mono anyway. It's a number 412A. And when I went on the air just about a half an hour ago, it was catching about 5 decibels of compression. The input and output are about equal to the board, and the threshold is set at 4. So it was picking up a pretty good grab of compression. You don't want to go any more than that, or because it'll start to distort. This doesn't sound any good. Ratio set at 4. Pickup and release are both right at 0. I mean, it's just tuned up. I'm looking over it right now. I'm on the mic, and it's just touching 0. Just touching 0. So it has a variable in it. I want to make the best presentation possible. Leave in the comments if you think maybe around 25 minutes past the hour whether you notice any difference in the broadcast. Not that I'm weird or anything, but the quality of the broadcast. I thought it had a period there where it sounded a bit tinny. And I don't know whether that's the catch on this or what. But you're out there. You all have headsets, you've got computers, you're all over the world, you listen to the thing. Tell me, do you like the way the thing sounds, or is it variable? Because if it's variable, I'll throw another compressor on it. It's no problem. I would rather have the original from back in the day. It's a Blueface. You can't, they won't even touch it. Orban won't touch their own equipment. They won't rebuild it. So I had it tuned. I had all the things taken out and polished and so on. But it seems like it's decayed just a bit. Is it my ears? Probably. But I'd like your opinion. All right, let's rock and roll. Here's Alice Wonderland, yay!
Let the boy have a dreamy love.
Open the microphone first, you fool. All right, kids, here's what the deal is. Everything I try to keep, I set a tone across everything, so everything's all lined up in the studio. That was playing off a turntable number 1. I've got ART, adjustable DJ Pro preamps on both of these. These turntables are running, let me see. I was looking over. Stanton, I don't know what the number is. God, I'm going to fall out of my chair. Needles on it. These tables are like 40 years old. They're still working. Everything's working. The board is more than that. It's ancient. But this compressor, I noticed the record decayed. It had a portion of it, the fidelity decayed a little bit. And I glanced up at it here. I'm leaning back. It's right here at arm's length in the Boss studio. Right now it's showing 0. Below 0. It's not doing anything. Not a thing. I don't know what's the matter with it. I'm tapping and no, it doesn't work. It isn't doing anything. I would guess one of the caps in there is gone out. It's just too old, as we say in radio. But I have a spare compressor, and I'm going to hook that one up, and I'll have that for you on next week's program. This is the oldies channel that delivers. That sounds like punishment down in Singapore, doesn't it? This is the Bullwhip Rock. Remember this one? Put your cowboy boots on and your Duncan glow-in-the-dark yo-yo and your whirligig and your Fanny 50 cap guns and head on down the street. Clean up your neighborhood. Somebody called in and said, what's the matter with the echo chamber? I don't know. Let me see what's the matter with it. Hello, folks. This is Chucko. It's working. No need to panic. That's me fooling with the compressor adjustment. Yeah. I'm going to overhaul it. I'll set it on fire. All right, that's the Bullwhip Rock. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. I'm just a little older, and sometimes I lose my breath, and I'm not want to be a bother or anything, but that's the way it is. It's the way of a DJ. Okay, I was getting another record up on here, and I'll get to you here just a second. Let me get it up here. I've got problems with the compressor, and we'll fix that. We'll get this queued up, though, first here. Aha, you experts know what that is. All right. I was talking to a pal of mine who's a DJ up in Ohio, and he had me on his show a couple of weeks ago, and we were talking about cruising and radio and all that kind of stuff. And we were talking about cruisins, and this was before we did the big cruise-in show a couple of weeks ago, you know, the Miracle Mile cruise. Okay. Anyway, we were talking about cruise-ins, and cruise-ins are what they call, I guess, well, they are. Well, it's called what is today people getting together with their old cars. But we never used the word cruise-in. We never did. I mean, in 62, 63, nobody said that. Nobody did. If you went cruising, That was just a term for you had your mom or dad's car and you were driving across town to see your gal or your guy, or maybe another couple, or maybe go to a film, or you had a favorite parking place or whatever. That was cruising. Afterwards, you met at the drive-in with your friends, and you didn't have all these hot rod cars and raccoon tails and mirror muffs and dice and all the rest of the dingleberries and curb whiskers and all that, and the wild woodpecker decals and moon hubcaps and lakes pipes. You didn't have that. You were driving mom and dad's car, unless you were very fortunate to be out of school, making a little money, and buying a ride. But cruising was what you did. Cruise-ins? I don't know. I think that's a word that came out a little later. Here's a record that the Cruisers used to listen to back in '58. Here's a Ray named Link Rumble. That's the one that put Link Ray on the map. That's Rumble. And everything he did after that was just to make the world stand still. That was a great one. Label is, oh, wow, I tell you what, kiddo, it's getting hot here because we're on the bottom floor of Radio Mountain, right next door to that place. Link Ray and the Ray Men. All right. Rumble on Cadence, side 1. I feel like I'm on side 1. I'm here to bring you some surprises, and here's a song that you've heard a million times, but probably not by this guy, because this is the original of it. This was made a smash back in '65 by a gal from England, Sandy Shaw. But here's the original now, featuring Lou Johnson. This one from back in '62, and it became a big hit. There's always something there to remind me.
I walk along the city streets you used to walk along with me, and every step I take recalls how much in love we used to be. Oh, how can I forget you when there is always something there to remind me? Always something there to remind me. I was born to love you, and I will never be free. You'll always be a part of me. Oh, 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 small cafe where we would dance at night. And I can't help recalling how it felt to kiss and hold you tight. Oh, how can I forget you when there is always something there to remind me? Always something there to remind me. I was born to love you, and I will never be free. You'll always be a part of me. Whoa, 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 whoa. If you should find me miss the sweet and tender love we used to share, just come back to the places where we used to go, and I'll be there. Oh, how can I forget you when there is always something there to remind me? Always something there to remind me. I was born to love you, and I will never be free. You'll always be a part of me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Never love another, baby. I never will forget you, baby. Oh, you'll always be a part of me.
Wow, the end of that's just like a big wave coming right up to the beach at you. That's Lou Johnson. And I was just looking down at the jacket. That's still got the original jacket on it. It says Bell Records, but the record itself says Big Hill on it. 552, if you like that one. That's the original. We're going to do one that's original too, by the Drifters, and it's not Up on the Roof or Under the Boardwalk. It's
I'm known as a soldier of fortune, a drifter with vagabond heart. They see me each night with a new love. They can't tell I'm playing a part. I'm known as a soldier of fortune, a taker of love where it's found. They can't tell the way my heart's aching. It's breaking 'cause you're not around. Your love was mine for too short a time. But if you find your new love's not true, remember, dear, I will still be here. For me, there's only you. That's why I'm a soldier of fortune, in search of new love constantly. And I'll be a soldier of fortune till you bring your love back to me.
There's a nugget. Wow, that's a good one. The Drifters doing The Soldier of Fortune. I'm looking over on to get the label for you. It's on Atlantic, and I would date that around 58. This is Chucko. You can date me from way back there. Yeah, I was back there many, many years ago. And I'm still hanging in there with a memory under each armpit. You never know what's going to be next.
Whispering sorrow, love, please let me go. I'll sing tomorrow happily. I know memories are golden. That is all I own. Though I thought that I'd forgotten, through the years I go. Whispering sorrow, where's your sigh? Whippoorwill, where's your tune? Sleepy Hollow, where's your cry? As gray clouds cover the the hum of the ocean, the lull of the sea. Cast their airy spells on me. The crimson corners of the sky weave a picture of nature's beauty. Whispering sorrows,
Nutmegs and Whispering Sorrows. There's another one. I haven't played it for years, but things like that, boy, they come back and, you can start mouthing the words to them because the memories are still inside. You just need a little jog. This next one is a record that I've had essentially all of my life. Back when I played my first record, back in whenever it was 1948, that was on a Voco picture record, and that was Froggy Went A-Walkin', and we played that on the show a few weeks back, just, being crazy. But next is another record that I got as a youngster. This one was probably from around 51 or 52. I've had this song all my life. My mother got one of the new record players that you plugged into the back of the television set. I remember it had a really thick spindle on it, and it had what was called an RCA plug, and that went into the back of a RCA television, which we had, a black and white TV, and that's how we played the new 45 RPM records, which just came out around 50 or so. But this particular song, I've researched it, and it was originally recorded in 1946. The version I'm going to play is off of a Columbia label, and the artist on it is Harry Babbitt. Now, Harry Babbitt was a singer in the late 30s, early 40s, and on up into the 50s. The song that I'm going to play you is one of the most recorded songs of all songs there ever was in the world. You look it up. And for those of you that are around my age, I'm sick. I feel sick, all right. I'm 78 and a half years old. I remember this one so well. And if you were back there too, close your eyes and surprise.
If you go down in the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go down in the woods today, you'd better go in disguise. For every bear that ever there was will gather there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic. Every teddy bear who's been good is sure of a treat today. There's lots of marvelous things to eat and wonderful games to play. Beneath the trees where nobody sees, they'll hide and seek as long as they please, 'cause that's the way the teddy bears have their picnic. If you go down in the woods today, you'd better not go alone. It's lovely down in the woods today, but safer to stay at home. For every bear that ever there was will gather there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic. Picnic time for teddy bears. The little teddy bears are having a lovely time today. Watch them, catch them unawares, and see them picnic on their holiday. See them gaily get about. They love to play and shout, they never have any cares. At 6 o'clock their mommies and daddies will take them home to bed, because they're tired little teddy bears. At 6 o'clock their mommies and daddies will take them home to bed, because they're tired little teddy bears.
That's an artifact from a country that no longer is, or whatever. Youth is gone, but I still remember the song, and I know that some of you out there remember that song as a child. And if I jogged even one person's mind, then I feel it was worthwhile spinning the record. All right, here's our last dance. Here's the wonderful Dinah Washington singing Magic.
You sigh, a song begins. You speak and I hear violins. It's magic. Well, the stars desert the skies and rush to nestle in your eyes. It's magic. Without a golden wand or mystic charms, ooh, fantastic things begin when I'm in your arms. When we walk hand in hand, the world becomes a wonderland. It's magic. Well, how else can I explain those rainbows when there is no rain? It's magic. Why do I tell myself these things that happen are all really true? When in my heart I for the magic is my love for you.
Magic. How long has it been since you've heard that? That's another take. I was laying back here on the floor. I got a lot of records laying up against the wall and I'm cleaning this stuff out. When I saw that, I says, how could I have missed that before? But the record's just like new. It's Dinah Washington with her very best. That from 59. Well, did you have a good time? Well, I hope you did. Hope I brought you a memory or two from back there. Won't be long now, 60 years on the air. I'm getting a little worn down, but I'm still going. I still got the memories and the records here. Records are a little scratchy, and at times I get scratchy too, but that's life. That's tough. If you've got time, hit the share button and let another oldies fanatic like yourself know about our program. It would make us very happy. And if you like what we're doing, please give us a thumbs up. That lets us know. It makes us feel good too. Well, anyway, this is the Over the Hill Teenager. Saying good night, everyone. Thank you for listening. Good night.